Gen Z broke the marketing funnel. And if you're a marketer, you already know this. Vogue Business just released this amazing new article. The research was done by a youth culture agency called Archival on how Gen Z rewriting the path to purchase. Awareness, interest, desire, action. This was built for the old world, and Gen Z doesn't live there anymore. The path to purchase has been completely blurring. It's an infinite loop of inspiration, exploration, community, and loyalty. The brands who are really winning right now are those who are touching all of these different touch points and creating a seamless brand experience, building a world and a community. Gen Z is constantly looking for inspiration. The primary place that they're doing this is on social media. Gen Z are learning about new brands on YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram. The challenge for brands is making sure that you're delivering that inspiration to Gen Z in the right way. That short form video content has been the most powerful inspiration channels for Gen Z. So many Gen Z aspiring to be influencers and content creators themselves. This makes a ton of sense to me. And I think the line between celebrity and influencer really blurs for this generation. And as digitally native as Gen Z are, they really care about in-person experiences. 74% of them, IRL experiences are more important than digital ones. During their exploration phase, Gen Z is looking for frictionless access to the brand. Majority of both Gen Z and millennials, they don't trust a brand until after they've carried out their own research. This is a signal that Gen Z is not purchasing products at the inspiration phase. They're not doing so impulsively. They're actually using social media as a search engine to research products and see real life reviews. And that brands are even seeing spikes in search on, for instance, TikTok after they've released a campaign. Many brands used to try to hide, I would say, negative or mediocre reviews. But I will say, I think it's incredibly smart for brands to leave those 2, 3, 4, not 5-star reviews up there. I feel like it creates more trust. There's no product, no brand out there that is going to consistently have 5-star reviews across the board. Whether it's a video, whether it's a review on your actual website, I think leaving those mediocre reviews up continue to build trust, and they give a realistic expectation of the worst case scenario that the user can expect. This is also an opportunity for brands to use content and UGC to really educate consumers. The number one reason that Gen Z would be influenced to not make a purchase from a brand would be not being able to find independent information or reviews about a brand or product. Gen Z is truly reinventing brand loyalty, and they expect brands to earn it, and they're wanting to be a part of a community and a brand world. In other words, cool brands are the ones engaging this generation with far more than just a product. And yes, it matters to be cool. 84% of Gen Z say that they're more likely to purchase from brands that they see as cool compared to the ones that they don't. And this universe building is key to winning their loyalty. Metrics for loyalty are often seen in terms of repeat sales. Brands should also consider other benchmarks. A great example of a brand that is doing community well is the brand Mad Happy. They're both a clothing brand and a wellness community providing mental health support and resources. They also have community events alongside selling hoodies and t-shirts. What could make a brand seem more cool to Gen Z is having access to exclusive content like behind the scenes videos, tutorials. This is a huge opportunity for brands to build publicly. And what I mean by that is founders showing the behind the scenes process, getting employees and personalities involved, and really creating a very personal connection with your community. Gen Z does not want to just see product photos on your feed all day long. Brands need to keep consumers engaged for the long haul, and that means creating a whole universe of touch points for them to traverse and explore beyond simple transactions. Brands that are successful in building loyalty know that the post-purchase journey is not actually just about the product. Loyalty to Gen Z feels more about a brand relationship that is reciprocal. A really interesting thing that I loved in this article that they mentioned is that Gen Z has an expectation that even if they're actually not a customer of their brand, even if they're just a fan, they expect to be rewarded with some kind of benefit for their loyalty. Showing brand loyalty simply means telling their friends about it, whether they've made a purchase or not. And everyone loves to talk about UGC, but it is important for creating that sense of community and that post-purchase consumers can remain a part of the brand story. Influencers want to be founders and consumers want to be influencers. Allow the consumer to be the one to honestly share their experience and how they're using the product. At the end of the day, it's about creating a cohesive brand experience across all of these omni-channel touch points. And I think the brands that are and can really win, those who are not just trying to hero themselves in the product, those that are heroing the consumer and how the product just makes their life better. And I'm super curious from other marketers, what do you think about this? Are you still believing in a linear funnel, or do you agree that it's a total blur?